Hello, hello. How's everybody day going so far? How was your night? A recap for me for the past couple of nights. I have been sleeping. I've been going to bed a little earlier and I've been resting. I haven't gotten up so far, knock on wood. I haven't gotten up so drained and tired. So that's a plus for me. I am happy about that. Story time. I have to tell you something. I just thought about this earlier. And I remember when I was like, I had to be about 6'7". Ooh, I didn't even get that. 6'7". My kid's gonna be upset. Okay, so I had to be about 6 or 7, but I can remember this. I remember my mom telling me to go outside and play, right? And back then we could go outside and we can play all day because parents didn't care. They want you outside as long as you're in before the street lights. And so I was 6 or 7. I was outside playing. And I don't know why I didn't have a concept of these things back then, but I saw a pile of ants. I love making like mud pies and all that type of stuff. So I was thinking, okay, I can go over here, grab some of this out this pile. Didn't realize it was a pile of ants. But grab some of this out of this pile to continue making my mud pies I was making. I was excited. I ran, I grabbed that. And then I started seeing little things moving inside of this pile. And I was intrigued. So I stood on top of the pile. I did. And when I tell you those ants started crawling all over me and biting me every which way that they could, I was just dancing in that pile and screaming, and my mom ran outside. She was amazed at what she saw. She was like, "Girl, why are you standing in that ant bed?" She ran and grabbed me. Ants had covered my body at this point. She ran, grabbed me, took me to the bathroom, put me in the bathtub, and was rinsing me down, trying to get all these ants off me. And when she got done, when I tell you my legs was as red as a firecracker, oh my goodness. Those ants had tore me up. They was everywhere. I was traumatized after that because I don't know why I didn't realize what ants was. I don't know. I should by that time. I should have known, but I did not know. And to this day, I can't stand an ant pile. If I see an ant pile in the yard, I'm telling my husband or myself, let's go try to destroy whatever we need to put down there, whatever type of ant powder, ant spray, whatever, to get that taken care of. Let's do it right away. That was something. I said all that to say this. Watch out. Watch out, because you never know who's trying to bite you. I never knew that those ants could bite and tear me up like they did. I just thought it was something to play with. Just another little pile of dirt that I can grab and go finish making my mud pies. And oh boy, I was wrong. I was definitely wrong. So I say, I don't know who this is for. We always got to watch out. Keep your head on the swivel is what I tell my kids. You never know. I tell them that when they're driving. I taught them all how to drive. And I'm always telling them, you don't just look through the mirror, through the rear view mirror, through the side mirror. You got to put your head on the swivel. Sometimes you got to turn around and look back. Not sometimes, all the time. You got to turn around and look back, make sure ain't nobody in your blind spot. You got to look. Be on the watch. You never know what others are trying to do to hinder you. I'm not going to say destroy. I'm going to say hinder. Because we all know if it's something for us that's ordained, it's going to happen anyway. but people could be a stumbling block. So be on the watch at all times. Be on the watch at all times. I heard someone say, and it makes a lot of sense when I think about it. We all have only lived once. I know conspiracy theory, and you'll hear people say things like reincarnation. We came back as a bird, a flower, a fly, a dog, a cat, a horse. My opinion, we have all just lived once. We're living every day we wake up and we're able to take this breath. It's another day to do something great in our lives and other lives, but just to strive to be great. One more day. One more day. That's something to think about. That we have all only lived once. Yes. So every day, we all need to find something that we can do to impact our life or impact another life. I ask my kids sometimes when they get out of school how their day was. How was your day? And sometimes I ask them, well, what did you do today to help someone else? What did you do today to help someone else? And they always come back with, today I helped so-and-so with, it could be a problem, a school problem, or math problem, or sometimes it could be as deep as, it was one time my son had a friend and he didn't like the way his stepdad treated him. And my son just gave him some advice. Not that my son have a stepdad, but he still has a dad in his life. And that helped his friend. He didn't see it the way that my son said it to him. He was just seeing it as a negative way. And it helped him. Like, what do we do every day to help someone and help ourselves? Not just help others. You're going to help others all the time, and to help ourselves. Whether it's this morning, I woke up 15 minutes earlier so that I was able to go ahead and put some laundry on, or I was able to go ahead on and sit down and just relax for a minute without rushing. Just take that time for me. Whether it's meditating, writing, exercising. Some people get up early and exercise. I had a friend back in the day. She would get up at 4:30 in the morning to exercise. That was her time. She had kids. She had a spouse. Still have kids. Still have her spouse. But that was her time before everybody get up and need her to do for, everyone in the house. That was her time. That was like, ooh. And I was like, every day? At least 4 or 5 times out the week that I do. She had to give her body a break. You got to be disciplined to get up that early and get your workout in. Ooh. I can only hope to do that when I grow up. Now, one thing I did do at one point in time, and I still exercise, but at one point in time, I did exercise every day at the same time. So it was like me and my family did like a family exercising program together. And we would exercise around 6 o'clock. And everybody got in, got homework done and all that. Before we ate and all that, we would exercise together as a family. And that was awesome. That was wonderful. Matter of fact, we probably need to do that again. Yeah, I think so. Because that's one thing on my goal, on my list for 2026 that I have. I did a vision board. And one of my things was to, get back in my health journey that I was doing before, exercising, eating right. I did do the keto diet at one point and I lost about 25, 28 pounds, something like that. Get back on my health journey. That's on my vision board. And so that'll be good for us as a family to get back in and work out some more together. We're going to have to do that. Yes, but the message today is just watch out. Stay alert. Stay alert. Stay on your, like people say, is it your P's and Q's? Stay on top of it. Stay on top of it. Too much is happening in the world. Too much is happening. So that's what I wanted to say today. I remember that story that when I don't know, that was so silly of me to stand in a pile of ants. That was crazy. Now, I know that was crazy. Back then, I'm thinking, this is fun. I'm about to make some mud pies. And I am going to enjoy this beautiful day outside that your parents make you go out. My kids is guilty too. Because they don't know. They go outside, they go play basketball, and they go hang with their friends. They ride their scooters and all this kind of stuff. But not like we did. We had to go out there and when you thirsted, you going to drink from that water hose. But that water hose water made us some strong people. Now they want Saratoga, Voss, Aquafina, spring water. We drank from that water hose. And we were some strong people. Our kids, they don't know nothing about that. I should have them go out there and drink out that water hose tonight. Just to do it. They would do it. They would do it. They were like, no, spring water me. They would do it. But we were strong people. And we're all still strong people. But stay alert. Stay watchful. Click the link. Like, comment, subscribe, and join me next time on Tea Time. Peace, everybody. Have a wonderful day.